Hi guys. So I have to tell you about this dream I had. I know it's a little early for the majority of my Facebook friends. What time is it even? I don't even know. 6:50. That's not super early for me, but I know that's fairly early for the majority of people. But I wanted to talk now because I had a dream, and like how you can forget your dreams 4 hours later, all of the details are totally gone into the mist of your brain. I don't know where they go. But I'm a true believer that, God sends a word in time, and he'll also send you a dream in time to kind of show you something. And so, I felt it was share worthy because it had me thinking early this morning. So I'll tell you about this dream that I had. I was in my grandmother's house with my husband, and we were preparing my niece Sabrina. We were preparing her for a long journey. Like she had to hike somewhere, camp somewhere for whatever reason. And it was like a long journey. It was going to be like days. And so we're packing her camping gear. And as we're packing her stuff, I sort of feel like I need to go on this journey with her and not let her go by herself. And it could be dangerous if she goes alone, or she might need my assistance. So I asked my husband, can I go on this journey with her? And he says yes. And so we packed my things as well. And then she and I head out. And in the very beginning of our journey, we're in this entry to a long tunnel or cave or whatever that we're going to walk through. And this other group of hikers, campers who look just like us, they're dressed in camping gear, they've got their stuff for days of a journey. They attack us and they try to steal our stuff. And they're trying to hurt us and take our gear or whatever. And we didn't know why. Like, we couldn't figure out why, because in my mind, these were people who were doing the same journey that we were. So why wouldn't they be with us? Like, why would they attack us? They should be walking with us. They should be supporting us, right? And so they managed to take a couple of our things, but we beat them up and they ran away, and we took off on our own again. And then we end up in this like storefront, and it's a store, like a little Mexican shop or whatever. And we go in to like get a couple of supplies, like some food or whatever. And yet again, we're attacked again by campers, different ones, different hikers, campers, people who are also traveling on a long journey. They attack us, and again, we're like, dang, man. These people keep coming after us that should be on our side. And then I woke up. But it was impactful for some reason. Because as I thought about it, I'm like, wow, if this isn't like kind of mirroring what's going on in my life right now. Hi, Aunt Jen. I love you. If this isn't kind of like mirroring what's going on in my life, then I don't know what else, because I'm starting, new things, and I'm not a social media individual. I'm not very big on sharing stuff and whatnot. So, but it's funny because when I started a YouTube channel, I started this podcast and sharing it, I noticed that the people who have done similar things in the past or are doing similar things now don't support me. Not everybody, because I have some extremely supportive friends. That's Hannah, Robert Nazarian. He's shouted me out and been like, yeah, I'm doing something similar. Awesome. Let's collab. But then I've seen other people who have social media businesses or whatever, or do a lot of sharing on that. They don't like your stuff, and they don't support, and they don't share. And it's like, wow, those are the people that you think would. And so it just kind of goes to show that the people who look most like you will not support you sometimes, and it's an interesting thing, because you'd think that those are the ones who would, but you have maybe a certain type of calling, and the people who have a similar calling won't support you. Or, maybe they're an aspiring TikToker. I don't know if that's stuff that you like and follow and share, but they won't like and follow and share it if they've got their TikTok page going, or, you may have a YouTube channel. So, other friends with their YouTube channels won't support and share your stuff because, God forbid, it take away from their attention on YouTube or something. I don't know what the thought process is there, but they don't hit that like button. They don't hit that share button or whatever. Maybe you're called into a certain area of ministry, and, other people who are also called to that area of ministry get jealous when somebody praises you for the job well done that you did, or maybe they withhold that job well done from you, which I find strange, but you'll encounter that. You will encounter that. And all of this is normal human behavior because, it's just, our nature is imperfect. And call it jealousy, call it immaturity, or whatever you want to call it, but don't take it to heart when those around you who you thought would support you most won't support you. Don't be surprised when it's the one who's doing something that, or the ones that look most like you who don't support you. Don't be surprised. But but if you can say that you've ever done that, withheld praise from somebody who is doing something out of jealousy, or because they're doing something similar to yours, and you can't praise them for what they're doing because it looks just like what you're doing, or if you've ever hurt somebody who's most like you, or withheld support, especially from somebody who's more, who's very similar to you, I implore you to look deep within and decide why you are doing that. What inspires you to withhold that from other people? If that's truly the person you are, or are you being influenced by maybe negative things, negative energies, negative, I call it the devil, I call it, the enemy. You don't have to believe in that for it to be true, So if you're being influenced by negative things, don't allow that to be you. That's not who you are. You don't have to be that individual. You don't have to be unsupportive. You can support your friends who are doing things just like you. In fact, you will find that you create the most beautiful community of people when you go and find the people who are similar to you, who are doing things like you, and you guys decide to support each other and create groups and maybe networking groups, and maybe it's a coffee date that you guys do once a week. Whatever it is, y'all become friends. That's the most beautiful group of people. You know what this makes me think of? Oh, man. Hold on, it makes me think of, I think it's Acts 2, verse 40-something, 43. Let me find my Bible. Where's my Bible? I'm going to read y'all something. Here it is. Hold on now. Give your girl a second. Because this is going to be meaningful, I believe. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible at finding things in here. Shouldn't be. I wonder if Yeah, I almost lost you guys. My bad. Oh, here it is, Acts. Acts chapter 2. And this is, the Holy Spirit after Pentecost. This was at Pentecost after the Holy Spirit, came down on the apostles, the 12. And where is it? It's 40-something. Here we go, 40. The fellowship of the believers. They devoted themselves to the apostles, teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all of the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. Now, can you imagine if the apostles had been like, no, y'all are like
you're doing the same thing I am, so I can't give you that like. I can't bother doing, sharing your stuff because I have to share my stuff. No, it says that they were filled with joy and that it was the most beautiful. Thank you, Teresa. God bless you, Chica. That it was the most beautiful time for them, that they were all like-minded, that they were all doing the same thing, and that God blessed their hearts, and it was the most, what does it say here? It says they sold property every day. They continued to meet together, and they broke bread in their homes together with glad and sincere hearts. This sounds like they were having the time of their lives. So let me just tell you all, if you feel unsupported by the people that you thought were most like you and would most support you, it's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing, because you'll make new friends, and trust me, those people will support you. You will find your people, your tribe, as I hear a lot of people say. You will find your tribe. You will find your fellowship of other like-minded believers. You will find that those people. Don't be discouraged to the point where you don't want to do what you're doing anymore. You stop TikToking, or you stop YouTubing, or you stop doing that new thing that you're doing that you're surprised people aren't supporting. Keep pushing forward if you feel like that's where you are being led. And do not be discouraged when others don't support you, because your people are out there, my friend. And I just wanted to say that it was a weird dream, and it stuck out to me and really made me think and reflect on, myself and what's going on in my situation and all the changes that I'm going through. And I look forward to, yes, me too. I'm having my coffee, girl. Yes. So, I'm looking forward to see where my friends go in their future. You can always count on support from me. If you're doing a new thing and you want me to share it, man, tell me. I am all about it. I will share. I will support where you want it. And I send you many, many blessings this morning. Enjoy your coffees. God bless y'all. Bye.